Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. I am Birdman Johnson. We're here playing some Dwarf Fortress in Drinkfountain. We have a forgotten beast coming in. Let's take a look at this guy real quick. This is Numadu Kuthabe, a gigantic humanoid composed of steam. It has a pair of spindly antennae, and it has a bloated body. Beware its poisonous sting. Yes! The forgotten beast, the ugly depths. That's unfortunate. Actually not too concerned about the poisonous sting because it is made of steam. We are rolling out the militia squads. I'm not totally convinced it can get to us. Oh no, there's a gaping hole in the wall right there. Okay, so it's a good thing I have these guys over here. How have I never noticed that before? Anyway, I had some more interesting things I was going to show you, but we'll get started with a little monster action here. And it's over. Alright, cool. Question. Yeah, it dropped some steam. I don't understand that. However, what I do understand is that we have some display pedestals. Can we display the steam? Yeah, we can display the steam. Put all the steam on the display pedestal. Okay. What is this game? Alright, anyway, hi folks, good morning. How we all doing today? We are instoneinating the fort some more. We're making good progress on that. At this point, it is the month of Obsidian, so we are just waiting for the new year to roll around so that hopefully the ice can melt and we can test our plumbing system here. We've got that going right now. We've got the dwarves working the pumps, really just for exercise at the moment. They're enjoying that. This room's all filled out. I believe we've stripped all the captives. Corpses have been dealt with. Let's do a quick tree check along the perimeter here. Just because it's been a while. See, there's one. What else? I had something else to report. Oh yes, let me finish this first. Okay. This is all fine. This looks okay. Yeah, we got a couple there that are in striking distance. Alright. So, a new settlement has been founded up here, Strap Sabers. We just founded this. It's part of the Allied Mountain. So we are indeed encroaching upon the Goblin territory. We're founding new settlements. I think this plan is going to work. Alright, that's happening. And while that is happening, we can get started tearing down this. After this, we have one more floor to do. And I think it's actually going to be easier because it's all big boxy rooms. Oh yeah, still tearing down scaffolding over here. Because we shouldn't need it anymore. Wish there was an easier way to do this, but here we are. Okay, what else? What else is going on? I think that's it. We've rebuilt after that last siege. Do we have any more of these guys hanging around, come to think of it? Yeah, we got a few more. We're just going to put them over here for the time being. I don't think these trolls are related to anything. I just want them ready. Okay, we've caught an awful lot of cavern creatures, so that's good. We'll be able to make use of those later. Wow, we caught a lot of helmet snakes. Why? If we needed materials, I would just have them butchered. I've got a lot of trolls, too. What is going on down in the basement, gang? Is there anything else we need to worry about right now? No, we just got a whole bunch of stuff. Some crundles. We got some crundles down in the basement. Not too worried about that. This guy's still down here. I think we're just going to keep ignoring that. I think that's the plan there. It is Obsidian 4th. Ooh, hey. This is going to look good. Of course, yeah, part of the reason it's taking so long to get to the new year is that I keep pausing the game to issue orders. Alright, we don't have to sit here and watch this. Yeah, otherwise not much has happened. I guess while we're doing this, what? Hang on. All the children are marching into the kitchen, into the storage even, to get food. Why are all the children hungry simultaneously? That's really interesting. I have not seen that before. Where are they going? They're coming here into this cafeteria. Is it lunchtime for the school? Do we have a school? They're all eating. Some of them are coming in here. This is no place for children. Okay. They're coming over here now. Wow. What is this? Weird. Okay. What are we eating today, kids? Turkey hen egg roast. We're all having turkey hen egg roasts for lunch. And now we're coming over here by the gate levers to play. Interesting. Maybe I have accidentally burrowed the children, but I don't think so. Alright, well, it's whatever. Alright, what do we need for the fort? What does this place need? We can install a swimming pool. With our new plumbing system. That could be kind of cool. Dwarves don't really like the water, as far as I'm aware. You could install a mister, but I don't want to tank the frame rate any more than we already have. So maybe we'll just let them be dirty. Maybe we should start trading for soap. They might appreciate that. I think that's something we'll do. You want to finish tearing out that wall so we can assign the next chunk here, buddy? Buddy, thank you. All right. Okay, anyway, I really just wanted to show you the monster. I guess there's no reason to sit here watching this. Okay, hang tight, be right back. Alright, we're just putting the finishing touches on. It's spring. It's done. There we are, the whole place. We're ignoring the roof here. We are thoroughly, I believe, let's do one final check here, but I believe we are now completely enstoned. Yes, that all appears to be in order. Alright, let's check. Okay, a vile force of darkness has arrived. Alright, hang on. Give me just a minute here. Pull everybody inside. No, I don't need any more captives right now. We're set for captives. Probably should have seen this coming. You know, I was actually about to send the militia out again, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't. Okay, I don't think there's anybody outside right now. Outside the walls, I mean. Obviously outside the buildings. Okay, this is a good-sized one. I'm hoping it's not some 200 enemy catastrophe. Okay, this is a few of them. This could end up being a problem for us, but of course we're also going to catch a lot of them in the cages. So for the moment, let's just let them in. Can we secure the perimeter? Nope, because now there's a cage blocking this door. Of course. This is alright. Well, business as usual. Okay, this is everybody. So we'll let a few of them in. Raise the bridges. See what happens. I should roll out some marksmen up here on the wall to test our new anti-climbing lip. But for right now, let's just let them entrap themselves. I like how slowly everything's moving. I like that there is never not traffic outside. Sun's trying to come out. Not a fan of that. Alright, come on, come on. Get in here. Boy, this takes a long time. Well, part of it is this horrendous amalgam of every loose inhabitant of the fort. But this is just something that we accept in late-stage Dwarf Fortress. Okay, come on, just step on up, get on in there. Still, I do like getting sieges. Like, obviously they're a problem, you know, because of the murders. But, it's the only way to test how well we've constructed the fort. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, we're so close. Get in there. Yeah, got him. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now they're coming for real. Here comes the mass. So we'll need to stand by with the lever. I think as soon as they hit the drawbridge, I'm going to throw the lever. Which could potentially wipe out most of the attacking force. This may end up not being much of a fight. Which is perhaps narratively less interesting. But from the perspective of the dwarves, it's a good thing. Alright, let's go there. Let's see, I labeled these now. Did I not? There we go. This one says main. So that's the one we want. Gotta give it a tick. Hello? How long does a tick take? There we are. Okay. That's happening. No, we will not succumb to the invasion. That is not necessary. Okay. At some point the lever is going to be pulled here. I'm not concerned about the number of them that are inside right now. There we go. Bridge is up. I'm sure we got at least a couple of them. These guys got tossed. Now we just have to wait for them to wander around, stumble into traps, and then at some point here we'll roll out the militia to clean up any that have missed the cages. But I think we're going to get all of them, aren't we? Oh, gee, we hear some screaming coming from this building over here. Let's go examine that. What could possibly be in there? Ah, more cages inside the gates. These dwarves are crazy. Come on. They're scared now. They don't want to come forward. Ooh, we are... Aha, I couldn't sidestep him forever. There you go. Let's go ahead and trap yourselves. Save me the trouble. I would really like to test our plumbing system before this session ends. But at the rate we're going, I'm not so sure about that. They are stepping directly into them. It's hilarious. Oh, no, no. We are going to have a few to deal with. Okay, neat. Move up the wings of crystal. You have your gear on you, right? Well, on the other hand, maybe it's just going to be this one guy. And... caught. Okay. I believe we're clear inside the fort. So now we're going to stand down danger. Speed up our frame rate a little bit. I'm going to send the squashed... not the squashed. Or the Salves of Authoring. Up here. Look at all our logs. We have many logs. Stand down the wings of crystal. Okay, we'll get our shooters up on the wall. See how that goes. In the meantime, it's not like there's any labor really that needs to be done. We don't even need these blocks anymore. I'm going to let them construct those, though. Are they withdrawing? Oh, okay. Never mind, we won. I'm still going to let the Marks Dwarves get up there just to see if they can take any shots. Oh, they're not going to be able to hit anything because of the trees. So, never mind. Stand down. Fight's over. Just let them leave. I love it when the siege defeats itself. Get out of here. My frame rate needs you to leave. That's hilarious. They're just no match for us. I say that, but of course if they come in strong enough... Oh, these guys are still hanging out over here. They have not left yet. Okay. I'm gonna let this group finish exiting. There we are. Okay, we gotta deal with these. So we will come at them from over here. Let's stack up the militia here. We'll give them a minute to do that. Just in case these guys want to leave. But yeah, this is all done. Now we're just waiting for the water to thaw. Which could take a minute. No, you don't need to get rations. You're just going out here. You're just stepping outside long enough to kill these guys, and then you're coming back. I don't understand why you're picking up food. You don't need to pack a lunch. This ain't the Battle of Bull Run. And of course, even though I'm pretty sure I told them to keep their gear in the training area, they are not. We have too many animals. Guys, what are you doing? What's this stuff on the ground here? Bells and a case for an ob. Apparently we're making an ob. We need a keyboard. What was that made of? Doesn't say. Whatever, we'll make an ob. Come on, I don't even need all 20 dwarves. I just need a few of you over here. A few more, if you don't mind. Because these goblins are armed and armored. Impatience waiting for the militia. That's what's going to get everybody killed. The children can leave the lever room now. That's really fine. You know what? I'm going to force the issue. Somebody pull that lever. We'll get them moving toward us. And then we'll go out to meet them. There it is. Domas. I do like it when one of our officials does the lever pulling. Okay. So that's open. Are they going to move on us? They're not. Okay. We are just going to... Well, no. We're just going to station them over here. Rather than trying to micromanage their targeting. This should be fine. And the rest will trickle in over time. With any luck, they will flee. And we won't actually have to fight them. Please get off the frozen pond. It would be awful if our squad drowned on their way to the fight because the ice decided to thaw under their feet. What is that? Is that a frozen beehive? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay, we're into it now. Engaged. We seem to be carving a bloody swath through them. Yes, an Axe Lord has entered a martial trance, so that's pretty much the end. Piling in on the last one. I believe we're clear. Yep, and the siege is officially over. Okay. I'm not even sure we suffered any wounds there. Not any serious wounds, anyway. Alright, let us distribute these new captive enemies. This is going to be nice for people to walk past. I suppose we can just do a double row. It's fine. I just want to keep them close to where we're going to need them anyway. Boy, that's a lot. Yeah, the catapult range was fun, but this is just going to ultimately be more efficient. Okay, I think that's everyone. You know, we don't even need to strip them anymore using this method. We can just let them do what they're going to do and pick up the remains after we're done. I like that. Okay. Well, back to work. Some of them appear to be carting off loot. That's nice. I like that. We can trade that to the traders. On that note. Make sure everything gets dumped. Okay. And now, we are once again just waiting for the ice to thaw. We have many happy bees buzzing around the fort. What's this stuff? Muddy ice, muddy ice, muddy ice. Alright, so Hunter keeps throwing a tantrum. What? No, he's not doing it. Wait, what? Oh, he's out of prison. Okay, let's see how this goes. Do we need to put you back in prison? Is that what needs to happen? In the mayor's basement? Yeah, go talk to your boss. Talk to your manager. It's the manager's job to keep you happy. Yeah, smash up his furniture. Oh, never mind, we're fine now. We went inside the building and now we're fine. Probably because it's a nicely decorated building. Well then. Do we not have a gem cutter? Do we somehow not have a gem cutter right now? You, Stonecrafter. You're a gem cutter. You, the hunter throwing a tantrum. You're a gem cutter now. Okay, one of you go do that. No. Alright, that's fine. It'll happen. I'm actually not that worried about it. Now, something I did here, the strangulation of strangling, I did assign a scribe to the library, so hopefully at some point that scribe will begin scribing. And we can begin producing our own books. Ooh, yes. Very exciting. We don't need these anymore. We'll leave one until this job's done. Okay, let's... Right, I was checking to make sure everything was made of stone here now, but I think we've done it. Yeah, I reckon everything that needs to be stone is stone. So good job, us. We do have the dwarves just kind of working the pumps here. It'll make them strong, even if it doesn't accomplish anything else in the meantime. However, once the ice starts to thaw, I'm going to back off on that. Because I want to test it one chunk at a time, you know? Tree check. Uh-huh, yep. Mm-hmm. Not allowed. Ooh, now that we've repelled a siege, we should be good for a little while, so I bet I can send out the militia on a raid in relative safety. What do you say, viewers? Shall we raid something? I think we shall. Never mind, the forgotten beast Wothana has come. A gigantic python with external ribs. It has a pair of knobby antennae, and it has a bloated body. Its ivory scales are large and close set. Beware its deadly dust. I hate deadly dust. Alright, well, there's nothing we can do except turn it back, so we'll just have to accept the dust. This is eventful. We've had 2 forgotten beasts and a siege, and the water still hasn't thawed. So I guess it's a good thing all this other stuff is happening, or else this would be a pretty empty episode. A lot of trees down here we could be chopping down. We don't need the wood. We just don't need the wood. Not gonna call danger. Anyone down here can run, hide, or die. Because I don't think fighting's gonna accomplish much, to be honest. It's a dusty snake. I'm going to envision its external ribs crawling like spider legs. That's an image that makes me happy. Oh, we've got something in a cage trap. Oh, is it going to go after that Gorlak? I think is what that is. Yep, it's going to go after the Gorlak. And there we are. Alright, let's see what's happening to the Gorlak. Where's the Gorlak? Okay, well, now... doesn't count unless you use the dust. I want to know what the dust does. Hello? Wothana? Why? Why are the dwarves venturing into the cavern? That's not where I told you to stand. What's going on? What are you doing? You're getting provisions? From where? Oh, they're so dumb. We've got enough here to deal with it. Okay, it's going to focus on that Gorlak for the time being. Boy, it has taken it a long time to finish off that Gorlak. Is the Gorlak accomplishing anything? It is not. it's getting mangled. Ugh. I don't want to deal with that dust. Okay, the Gorlak's down, so now it's probably going to make its way into the fort. We should expect some casualties here. Too bad these things are immune to cage traps. Okay, there we go. Letting fly with some bolts. Just pile in, get it done quickly. Can't see what's happening. The creature is down. Down? Yes, okay. Now then. I'm seeing maybe a couple of wounded. Well, let's throw that thing up on our other display pedestal over here. Just since we've got it. Whoa, Thana. We might have a couple of wounded. Remains to be seen what the dust does. We'll wait to see if anyone shows up in the hospital. We could have gotten real lucky there. Okay, now then, before anything else happens, what do we want to hit? Bone Wraiths? Oh no, wait, Bone Wraith is ours. That's right. Leave them alone. Here we go. We'll raid steel targets. Hopefully we have no wounded in the squad that I just sent out. Shoulda waited to see what happened there first, but I think we're good. I don't think anyone's in dire straits right now. Okay, now let's see. These were suspended. No, feel free to keep doing your jobs. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? We need more cages? Okay. Let's finish installing the ones we have. And then we're just going to move some goblins and such into a single cage. We'll compress them all. Although we might need to strip them before doing that. So for the time being, we'll just finish installing the cages. We're getting awfully close here. I am going to stop the pumps. Is there a more efficient way to do this? Quite possibly. Are we going to worry about that? Not at all. Other people can worry about efficiency. I just want a ridiculous way to drown things while they get cut to pieces by the weapon traps. That's my objective. What are these? Someone lost some hair? Solon? Hello? Who is that? Oh, they're back. Okay. Neat. I think we're going to occupy that settlement after we get a few more dwarves in here. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay. Well, I guess we're just waiting for the water to thaw. The water has thawed. It's time! Okay. Yeah, I've also got a squad rolling out to do a raid. That doesn't matter. We're going to start here. I'm gonna watch. We're gonna watch each part of this operate pump. Here we go. Obok the Bone Carver is gonna go operate that pump. And if this doesn't go horribly sideways, there is already some water in here because there was some ice that melted. But we're not worried about that. What are those V's? Those are dead shrubs, apparently. Muddy dead shrubs. Huh. Very well. Oh, this is already full. There is nothing to be done here. That's fine. We're still just going to do this one pump at a time. Okay. That pump is active. Great. Start the next one. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Everyone's a pump operator, so this will get done. Here we go. Here we go. Deagle the pump operator. Ooh, a specialist. Tell me, Deagle, what is your pump operation skill level? Why can I not? Do you know? Oh, because I'm looking at the baby. There we go. You're a legendary pump operator. That's absurd. Okay, we're gonna watch Deagle walk over here. Right, we gotta take a bit of a route to get there. Just because of how all this is laid out. Alright. The pump is active. It is filling. Filling. This is fabulous. I forgot I have something I need to do today. All right, well, I'll go do that after I'm done here. Okay. Starting the next pump. Give it a few ticks. Okay, not you, not you. You! Cog, the pump operator. The, legendary Hammer Dwarf Observer, Fighter, and Pump Operator. Yes, yes indeed. A second legendary pump operator. We're going to have a lot of these by the time we're done here, I think. Oh, Wings of Crystal have come back. We'll look at that just real quick here. There was an attack. We killed a goblin. We looted Light Jackal. Took some garbage. Not worried about it. The point is, we're asserting ourselves and taking up space. It's our right as dwarves. Yeah, don't y'all in the cages worry about what's happening here. Okay, the pump is active. Good. That happened immediately. Now the final pump. I think this is going to work. Not you, not you. Ah, oh, the captain of the guard, really? Oh, that's a very interesting choice. Once we've got this flooded, will we even be able to tell what's happening? We'll find out. It'll be exciting. It's been a while since I built a drowning chamber. I prefer to build them under flowing water. Like naturally flowing water. Brooks and creeks and rivers and such. We have a visiting goblin scholar. Oh, it's Amksu. The pump is active. Nothing is happening. Okay. I was afraid of this. Dismantle that. Okay. For some reason, I don't know if you can hear that. There's a garbage truck outside, and for some reason, they had the dumpster on the forks, and they were just kind of slamming it into the ground over and over. Not sure what that was about. I know I say that the background noise is part of the experience of this channel at this point, but I would be fine with it if it were not. I'm just saying, is anybody going to come do this? Not sure what happened there. That should have worked, right? It worked at every other point in the process. Alright, I guess stand by while I fix this. Okay, I'm not sure what was wrong before, but it worked that time. So let's get someone up here to operate that. I don't know who I'm waiting for. I think... Is it you? No? It's you. No? It's you. There we go. We do need to keep these things manned while they're in operation because they drain pretty quickly. Just hypothetically, you know, this'll be faster than a bucket brigade, but only if all the pumps work. Okay, let's see if it works this time. There we go. All right. Now, as long as... What happened? I thought I saw a corpse floating in the water. Well, we'll figure it out pretty soon. Okay, this is filling. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! I made a terrible mistake. You! Stop! Stop pumping. I forgot to close... Forgot to close the door. Of course, it couldn't just be easy. Adele, get out there faster, faster, faster. What do you mean the pump operator's been found dead? What happened? Uh-huh. It was you. Yep, do it. Lock him up. Man, okay. We actually just got a new citizen, by the way. That goblin, Amxu, has requested to live here, and I said sure. Why not? Well, we need the replacement body now. We were briefly at 82 citizens. Pull the lever... Gates closed. All right, there. Now do this. Yeah, this room isn't flooded enough. This could be a lot more flooded. The important thing is it works. And we know now that it works. Is it you? Are you going up there to do this? Oh, yeah, you are. Legendary pump operator. There's a pump that needs operating. Alright, great. Now we just have to wait a minute. It's not even going to take that long, is it? Not with how quickly these things fill up. Wow. You know, a badly installed pump could completely destroy a fort. Come to think of it. Wow. Yeah, boy, like if I wasn't paying attention, could have filled up the whole place. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and let this layer fill up. And then we'll stop the pumps. You can see the aqueduct trying to empty, but it can't. This is actually definitely more than enough water. So let's just go ahead and stop that now. All right. We can't see them, but there are victims in here. Over here is a lever. There it is. That should let everybody out and close the hatch. Who's doing that? Nobody. We'll give it a second. Nah. No, somebody's suturing. Well, there was a fight happening. No, I don't care. Cog the legendary pump operator has been possessed. He wants to become a legendary weaver. Oh, no. No, I don't care what cog the legendary pump operator is doing now that he's not operating a pump. All right. Traps are open. You can see everybody out. They're going to immediately start drowning and hopefully being cut up by the weapon traps and also hopefully fighting with each other. They are. They are managing to fight with each other under the water while the cage traps are slicing them to pieces. This is fabulous. This is the best thing I could have asked for. It's perfect. There goes Cog on the bottom left. Now, the only potential issue is some of these guys might not be able to drown. Okay, they are drowning. Nope, I see at least one more. There it goes. Okay, are we clear? Nope, there's a goblin swordsman. No, there isn't. All right, we're clear. Right then, let's pull that lever. Adil is on the levers today. And then we'll just, we'll let everything kind of flood out here into the courtyard. I love it. I'm so happy with this. There we go. We'll let that drain and dry out. We'll sweep up all the corpses and go again. Oh. It's such a mess. All the mud and blood. And the ruined equipment. And the dwarves trying to walk upstream. This is a beautiful thing we've made. Alright. Well, we know it works. We're going to do that again next time, but that will be it for today. So as we watch the kill room drain, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not yet subscribed to the channel. And thanks, as always, to those of you watching this without ever intending to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts. By the way, if, as of this video, you are either a new subscriber or are intending to unsubscribe, please drop a comment telling me that it was this episode that did it. I would appreciate that. Thank you. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress horror content on Saturdays. Lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. Drop me a line, folks, if there's anything you want to see on this channel, any suggestions you have for the fort, or anything you want me to see on your channel, because I am interested in your content. Alright. I'm going to go figure out what it is I'm supposed to actually be doing right now, and until next time, Birdman out.